Hello everyone, hope you are doing pretty well. So today we will discuss about the CTC versus enhanced salary. Most of the people often get confused between the CTC part and enhanced salary. So that is the reason I will explain in detail that what is the actual difference between CTC and enhanced salary. So basically CTC is the amount which company is liable to pay you. Cost to company, total cost to the company which company will have to pay for getting you hired. And enhanced salary means the actual amount of rupees which you are getting in your bank. So with the help of one particular example, we will understand what is the basic difference between CTC and enhanced salary. I'll share my screen, just be with me. Okay. So I hope you can see that one of the salary slip we have just for a second. Yes. Hope now you can see that. So there are different parts. If you see over here, the basis, DA, HRA, conveyance, medical, and others, and total gross is 25,200. So this is just an example, but the basic concept will remain same for everything. Doesn't matter what is the amount of your salary. It may be 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh as well. The basic structure will remain same. And this video gonna help especially to freshers because they generally tend the less amount in their bank and just go to the HR with their unnecessary questions that why my salary is comparatively low, which was mentioned in the offer letter. So basis, basic salary, DA, HRA, that means house rent allowance. Most of the company provides this HRA, conveyance allowance. That means for transport purpose, you'll have to pay something. So this is a part of your salary. Medical, this is also a component which most of the company provides, and others, XYZ reason. So this is a gross amount which company would bear because they hired you. 25,200 is the amount which company will bear because they hired you, they offer you a job. But the important point which you'll have to understand is you can see there are certain deduction over there: ESI, PF, professional tax, income tax, and others. So one by one we will try to understand what these components are, and because of these components you get the less amount of salary in your bank account. So first I will talk about the PF. So on an average company deduct 12% from your salary for PF. And basically, you can withdraw this amount, but there are certain limitation on PF amount as well. There are certain segment over there that you'll have to fulfill those segment. Only then you are eligible to take out your PF. But you can consider that PF as a FD. But in FD, you can take amount anytime, provided you will have to pay some charges. But in PF, there are certain condition which you'll have to fulfill if you want to get your PF out. So PF is mandatory. If there is a company which is registered in India, they will must deduct your PF. However, there are certain limit on number of employee, but irrespective of that, every company will deduct your PF, which is, and the rate is 12%. I have already mentioned over here. Now we will talk about the professional tax. So it depends on state to state, but this is also mandatory. And try to understand if company will not deduct your deduction. In that case, company will have to pay the penalty to government. So it is the responsibility of company to deduct all these segment from your salary like PF, ESI, professional tax. Now we will talk about the important part, income tax, oblique TDS. So don't get confused between income tax, oblique TDS. Both are almost in similar nature because company is paying on behalf of you to the government. That is why I'm saying the TDS and income part is almost similar. So what company do on behalf of you? Company pay in advance to the government and we name it TDS. That means tax deductible at source. However, the rate of TDS is different from income to income. So let's say if your income is below 5 lakh, then there would be no tax. If 7 lakh, then different rate of tax will be applicable. If more than 10 lakh, then different rate of tax will be applicable. That means the income tax will depend on your the amount of salary. It will not be same for everyone. For in your case, the income tax amount may be zero and maybe a little bit lower than your senior manager, whomsoever you report. And of course, if you go to the senior position who are getting a handsome amount of salary, in that case, income tax will be higher. Other than that, there may be certain deduction depend on company to company. I hope I have cleared your doubt. So do not go to the HR with your unnecessary question, and don't fight with HR in case you are getting the less amount in your bank account. I hope I have cleared your all the doubts. And if you like my video, just subscribe to this channel. And I do post the part-time job as well. So don't forget to subscribe to get a notification on time. Or if you have any questions related to CTC versus enhanced salary or income tax, just drop me a comment. I'll make sure to reply you as soon as possible. Bye bye. Have a nice day.